Today is day 2 of the pilgrimage here in Quito, Ecuador. This morning at the dawn procession, we went to the Sisters of Providence and also to the small chapel of the Jesuits. The small chapel of the Jesuits is where the miraculous image of Our Lady of Sorrows blinked her eyes, and so they have a beautiful chapel there.
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
There are around 170 pilgrims here, with more joining every day. In this episode, I'll be sharing the various stories our pilgrims have as to why they are here and what inspired them to come.
I'm Mary. I'm Catherine.
And
we're
I'm
twins.
Emily.
And we're all sisters.
There are a couple different reasons that we came. It started out as kind of an adventure, and then the more research we got into, and the more we learned about Our Lady of Buen Suceso, the more inspired we became. And so what started out as an adventure kind of turned into something a little bit more.
This is my 5th pilgrimage. I keep getting called back. The very first pilgrimage, we had the privilege of meeting with the Mother Abbess, and she looked at every one of us and she said, "You have all been invited personally by Our Lady to be here." And many people attest to that because things keep falling into place that kind of paves the way for you to be here, and there are some astounding stories about that.
Personally, I just have a really strong devotion to Our Lady. She's the reason I converted to Catholicism. So this particular apparition is really amazing, and I wanted to see it for myself.
I watched the DVD about 4 years ago on Our Lady of Good Success, and it's miraculous. And then Father Adam Purdy put a YouTube video on in November, and that's what just, it's like, yes, we're meant to go.
I was ordained in June of 2016. Before I took major orders, I prayed to Our Lady, Buen Suceso, for my vocation, and promised her that if I was ordained, that I would come here on a pilgrimage to thank her.
I felt Our Lady calling me to a pilgrimage to Quito. I was fighting it a little bit, but finally it just seemed to all come together for me.
Gratitude, petitions, Thanksgiving, the company of good Catholic friends. So the first time I came to Quito was 4 years ago. This was a pilgrimage of Thanksgiving because I've been praying to Our Lady for my father, who had been raised Catholic, left the church in the 60s like so many other people, and then just hours before he died, I got him to consent to see the priest.
I was told about this, and I was told this is something worth doing. And now that I'm here, I can really say that it is. It's not something limited to my society, but there are so many other friends that just join us here. And we share our devotion to Our Lady of Good Success, and we're trying to spread that devotion among others. And I'm glad to be part of that work.
Thanks to Matthew Arnold, he made a DVD, and halfway through, it hit me. I thought, I just have to come.
I read Marianne Horvath's book on her, and after I read that book, I thought, I want to go to Quito, but I didn't know anything about Quito, and about a day later, my daughter brought home a magazine. Their magazine presented Quito as a travel option. You know, it was like, oh, now I know a little bit more about it, and that seemed providential, and I found Father Purdy's video. When I saw the video, I was like, all right, I'm going.
Here in this beautiful part of the world because of the apparition, but also because I'd like to learn more about the society. I've met with many of their priests over the past 2 years, and I find them to be absolutely wonderful and warm. And because of their interest and devotion in this apparition of Mary, I thought it would be wonderful to come.
I wanted to surprise Suzanne. It was our 25th wedding anniversary, and we'd never been on a pilgrimage before, and she'd always wanted to go on a pilgrimage, and so I said, hey, let's go to Quito. And so here we are.
The Blessed Mother is everything to me. I had prayed that my business would allow me to come to this year, and it did. So I think that was an answer.
We like Father Purdy. He sets this thing up. He told us to come 2 years ago. We went, and we've got to come back again.
So you've been 3 times. Why do you keep coming back?
I love it here.
I've been to Fatima 3 times, I've been to Avila twice, I've been to Lourdes twice, and this was just a natural progression.
Actually, it was Our Lady, I guess. I have no plan of coming. Well, I just prayed to Our Lady if she wants me to come.
You know, a large intention of mine and my husband's was to pray for a child. I came to find out that the cathedral that is right around the corner from where I'm staying, there's an old antique picture of a bench, and right below it is this actual bench. Women who have had trouble conceiving have sat on this bench, and it's miraculously happened for them.
We're here for Our Lady of Buen Suceso. We're here to offer up our intentions. We've come on the pilgrimage, which is absolutely phenomenal.
Your third time in a row?
Yes, third time in a row.
Why do you keep coming back?
Great joy to give these people access to the sacraments. But I guess the more overall reason is devotion to Our Lady of Buen Suceso. And she has such an important message for this current crisis in the church.
I just think it's a great sacrifice. This pilgrimage is wonderful, so I'm offering it up. I have special intentions. The hills are killing me though.
Continue watching this series to see these people's stories unfold. One thing you might not know about Latin America is they absolutely love fireworks. Throughout this pilgrimage, we had 5 different fireworks shows put on specifically for us. It really adds a sense of celebration and excitement to this whole event. Next episode, I will be showcasing the fun and socialising this pilgrimage offers. It really is a perfect balance of free time, prayer, penance, and sightseeing. This isn't my opinion. This is the pilgrims' opinions. See you in the next episode.